With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
And that something is my prize, I suppose?
You're a fast learner, sir.
I cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favourite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell Mr. Vogel that the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell. You won't believe it, but Werner's other idea was to put me in a dress.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
Correct. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Emilio Esteve, happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your brother. He's on his way to Gordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance with a sensitive matter. My orders are to provide you with the details.
You have my attention, Mr. Estevo.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule. It's been this way since we took over the island. General Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There is a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
Here, grab a seat.
You even brought a book, huh?
May I have... Same as always.
You just don't give up, do you?
Oh, come on, let's get closer. I can't see anything from here.
No, too early.
So we're just going to sit here all day?
Patience, John. I have a feeling this is more than simple blackmail. We'll be close when the blackmailer leaves, and then...
Go! Oh, not a pretty sight, this. Head trauma, fatal. Gravity is cruel like that.
What's happened? What? Oh, who is it? Oh. Oh. Oh.
A key, and where there's a key, there's a lock.
Goodness. Who is it?
The knife is missing.
What's happened? What? Oh, who is it?
He was stabbed several times before he fell. The shape of the wounds suggest a curved blade.
My goodness.
A rather frivolous accessory for a military man. Shame it's all bloody now.
What's happened? What? Oh, who is it?
It's almost like he's dancing.
Dancing the danse macabre.
No signs of life, no pulse. I'm declaring Corporal Ridley dead.
Goodness. Who is it? Hi there.
Please move along. The police are on their way. Everything's under control.
Is it now? The General's own son has fallen out of the tower, and not without help, it seems. I need to inspect the scene, and quickly.
The corporal? He ordered me not to let anyone inside without telling him. But now... Wait, are you saying it's a murder?
A brief examination of the body was enough for me to conclude that he was murdered by a blade of Ottoman origin.
You can't possibly be so certain.
Oh, I can be. The corporal suffered deep stab wounds which were inflicted with great force. They were made by a knife meant for cutting, not stabbing. A curved blade, such as an Ottoman jambir or a Gurkha kukri. I haven't seen any Gurkhas on the island, so the conclusion is quite obvious.
Amazing. You do seem more than competent. All right, go in. I'll wait here for the police.
Did you see anything suspicious?
No, sir, nothing. Corporal Ridley had to attend to some private matters upstairs. No one went in, no one came out. Oh, but that means the killer is still inside. Are you sure you want to go in alone?
I'm not alone. I have my friend with me.
Your friend? You mean your gun? There's no one...
Never mind, I'll be fine.
The killer's gone, vanished into thin air.
The edge is covered with blood, but the tip is clean. This blade is a naval officer's dirk, sharp and well cared for. this cigarette is still smouldering. Exactly 100 mangears. The killer didn't touch them.
Gonna join the Navy after all. That'd make Mycroft so happy, you know.
Shut up, John. Can you smell the body odor, John? Someone's been hiding in here. Someone sweaty.
Unless it's a laundry chest. But then it's a different mystery altogether. The case of the vanishing sweaty pantaloons.
Ridley was attacked by his blackmailer, but before being pushed out the window, Ridley managed to wound him. The killer must still be bleeding.
There's a nice view from here, don't you think?
So what happened? Was there anyone upstairs?
No, the killer escaped. We're dealing with a carefully planned assassination. What can you tell me about the deceased?
We were from the same unit, stationed together at the barracks by the bridge, but I can't say I knew him well. Maybe someone at the barracks could tell you more.
Do you know if the corporal had any enemies? Someone who would want him dead?
No, none that I know of. But then again, there's always the Ottomans. They'd want all of us soldiers dead, I reckon.
What's happened? Who is it?
That was a rough landing. That was a rough landing. May I ask for your assistance?
I have nothing to say to a sailor.
Wow. Amazing, right?
Disturbing is more like it. That was a rough landing. Do you know anything about this?
No, it's the first time I've heard it.
Do you know anything about this?
Interesting. But I've never heard of it.
Oh, I am bored. Call me
Do
when
you
you
know
find
anything
the
about
answer.
this?
Nothing stands between me and helping a fellow citizen, except the absence of knowledge. Ask someone else.
Could you help me?
My friend, I know nothing. I'm sorry.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
May I ask you something?
No, brother. That's out of my knowledge.
I doubt that this eagle is purely ornamental. Aha! A curved knife covered in fresh blood. There we go.
Careful, Sherry. Locals aren't too happy with what you're doing.
I'd better leave the knife here.
No.
Now is a bad time to ruffle any feathers.
Leave it! Infidel! Go away from it! It's sacred! Go away! What? Who do you think you are? Leave it! Don't touch! Stop that! Don't touch those!
You have no business here. Go away.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
Another knife in the pillar. Another dead. Another knife in the pillar. Another knife in the pillar.
May I ask for your assistance?
Brother, you're fortunate I know something about this.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
That's new to me. There is nothing I can tell you.
Help me, please.
That's new to me. There is nothing I can tell you.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Who's there?
You are not welcome here. You are not welcome here.
Nasılsın?
May I ask for your assistance?
That's new to me. There is nothing I can tell you.
Is this familiar to you?
My friend, I know nothing. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, just one question.
I'd rather not talk to your kind.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoyed? These people on purpose. Seni görmek güzel.
You aren't here to relieve me from duty, are you? Well.
Help me, please.
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
Excuse me, just one question.
Ah, I know this, yeah, let me help you.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
May I ask you something?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
Nice. A room after my own heart.
A little austere for my taste. There are scratches on the floor. The locker was moved. Being the son of a general must be difficult. Rise all the way to the top. Make me proud, son. That's quite a hefty sum. Enough to start a new life. 2 tickets to London. Would have been a very different ending for the Corporal's story.
Ridley's blood is on Ottoman hands. I just know it. Ridley's blood is on...
You are not welcome here. You are not welcome here.
Don't miss out on my unique...
Come! Decorate your house in Oriental style.
Let's pick something that suits you. Be careful with what you've taken. Don't miss out on my unique clothes.
You are not welcome here. You are not welcome here.
Nice affordable clothes. Let's pick something that suits you. Be careful with what you've taken.
You are expected. Quickly, come in.
My love, oh, I'm so... Who are you? Where's Mark? Answer me or I'll call for help.
You will do no such thing, Jalen. We both know it.
How do you know my name? And why are you wearing this scarf? What has happened?
A flood of questions, but I only have one answer. Mark Ridley is dead.
No, this cannot be. You're lying. Tell me you're lying.
Keep your voice down, miss. I don't have time for a lady's hysterics. Mark has been murdered, and I believe that the murderer is part of this house.
No, it was a secret. We were meeting. How could anyone find out?
The truth always comes out one way or another, but enough of this. Tell me, have you seen anything suspicious here?
No, I heard the servants talking about blood near the main entrance, but I didn't think... This is too much for me. I can't.
Why did you have to be so mean to her?
I wasn't mean. Now is not the time for pity.
Is that you or your reptilian brain talking?
Keep walking, stranger.
Who's there?
You are expected. Quickly, come in. I'm busy.
A bloody trail. Let's see where it leads. A pile of fresh clothes. How convenient. All soaked in blood. Well, a fresh shirt is as good a lead as any.
So, think you can identify the killer on the first try?
Huh. Do you doubt me?
What are you staring at, you crazy woman?
So, here you are. The wounded eagle in its eyrie.
What the hell? An Englishman here? Why are you wearing a dress?
I understand your confusion. It's been a turbulent day, hasn't it?
Do you have any idea who you're talking to, Brit?
Indeed I do. You are the proud son of this house. Proud, but wounded. You keep it well hidden, but you're far too nervous to think straight. So please let me explain while you catch your breath.
I am Osai, son of Hassan. You are on my father's property, and yes, you had better start being convincing.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have every reason to believe that you were involved in the murder of Mark Ridley.
Are you accusing me? Have you completely lost your goats? This is crazy.
Ha! Certainly no crazier than the callow way you ambushed the corporal.
What are you saying? What's all this pickled cabbage?
I'm saying, please pardon the metaphor, he was a fishbone that became lodged in your throat. You had a strong motive to see him dead.
All right, that's enough. First you sneak into my house, and now this? We'll put you down like the rabid dog you are.
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Oh, you killed him!
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
I will end you. Just die. I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff. Overcome him. Don't rush.
I'm coming. I couldn't miss the party.
No more crime for you until next month.
It won't work this way.
I'm coming for you.
Weaken him first.
I'm coming.
The snuff's ready. Hey, you could have kept him alive.
Just die!
Time to knock this guy out.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
No more.
The snuff's ready.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff.
It's time for you to go to prison, Azai. Come with me, and let's do so peacefully this time.
You'll regret this, Brit. Get out of my face, Brit. Get out of my face, Brit.
Can I ask you a question? Sorry, madam, I can't be of help.
Get out of my face, Brit.
Mr. Holmes, I am in no position to reprimand you, but you should know that your unwarranted intervention will cost us dearly.
I did what I had to do. The killer was brought to justice.
I didn't expect you to be so narrow-minded. You have undermined your brother's efforts, and now we will have to face the consequences.
Such is the price of law and order, Mr. Estevaux. Everyone must be held accountable for their actions.
Law and order? You are clearly oblivious of the bigger picture, Mr. Holmes. There is no point in us discussing it further. I bid you good day.
You did everything right, Sherry, no matter what Mycroft or his henchmen will say.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.